What if a foreign widow's simple act of loyalty changed the course of biblical history forever? This is the remarkable story of Ruth and Boaz, set during Israel's harvest season around 1100 BC, when judges ruled the land. Ruth, a young Moabite woman, faces an impossible choice. Her husband has died, leaving her childless in a foreign land. Her mother-in-law Naomi prepares to return to Bethlehem after losing both sons. Custom dictates Ruth should return to her own people and gods. Instead, she makes a declaration that echoes through history. "Where you go I will go, and where you stay I will stay. Your people will be my people and your God my God," as recorded in Ruth 1:16. Arriving in Bethlehem during barley harvest, Ruth and Naomi face poverty. Ruth courageously ventures into the fields to glean leftover grain, a provision God made for the poor in Leviticus 19:9. By divine providence, she enters the field of Boaz, a wealthy landowner and relative of Naomi's deceased husband. Boaz notices this foreign woman working diligently among his harvesters. When he learns her identity, he's moved by reports of her devotion to Naomi. He instructs his workers to deliberately drop extra grain for her and ensures her safety. "May the Lord repay you for what you have done. May you be richly rewarded by the Lord, the God of Israel, under whose wings you have come to take refuge," he tells her in Ruth 2:12. Naomi recognizes God's hand at work. She instructs Ruth in an ancient custom where a kinsman redeemer could marry a relative's widow to preserve the family line. Ruth approaches Boaz at the thrashing floor, asking him to spread his cloak over her, symbolically requesting his protection as her kinsman redeemer. Boaz is honored but explains there's a closer relative with first rights. At the city gate before the town elders, Boaz skillfully negotiates with this relative, who declines the responsibility. Boaz then publicly declares his intention to marry Ruth and redeem Naomi's land. Their wedding brings joy to Bethlehem. The women celebrate with Naomi, saying, "Praise be to the Lord, who this day has not left you without a kinsman redeemer," as written in Ruth 4:14. Ruth bears a son, Obed, who becomes grandfather to King David. This beautiful story reveals how God works through ordinary people's faithfulness. Ruth's loyalty leads to blessing, Boaz's integrity finds reward, and their union produces the lineage that leads to Jesus Christ. Sometimes our most faithful moments in difficult seasons become the foundation for God's greatest blessings.